Hey, so what's the deal with this album? Coming from someone that has enjoyed Taylor's music since I was a kid, this might be the worst album she's ever made. Taylor's music has been in a clear decline since Midnights, which is normal. Making relatable music for young women when you're getting up there yourself can't be that easy. But even though the previous albums were not really good, they still had some highlights, which is something I can't say for this one. Based on the promotional covers for this album and the fact that she got engaged, I thought, hey, maybe we'll get something a little different, more mature, a little less victim mentality. You finally won. Because Taylor's music has always been filled with tragedy, bad relationships, growing up famous, abandoning your hometown, the struggles of being the most famous human in the planet, and gender getting in the way of her success, which probably explains the $1 billion. I'm not a big fan of these narratives. I don't find them relatable, but I've always been able to enjoy it thanks to how much of a storytelling genius she is. That is the number one thing I've always loved about Taylor, the ability to make her albums feel like a book, to describe scenarios with such precision and detail they make you feel like you were there too. That version of her, the storytelling version, reached peak form in my opinion with Folklore and Evermore. Using a simpler palette to let her poetry flow was a fantastic decision, but it seems like she let that phase behind too. Cause her writing in Midnights and Tortured Poets department was already questionable, but in this one is low-key unacceptable. Some of the lines in this album are really embarrassing, like that whole meme lyric or the entirety of the song Wood. Like, what? Is this really your best impression of Sabrina Carpenter? And don't even get me started on the song Cancelled. Did your girl boss too close to the sun? Ma'am, you're a billionaire. You're quite literally the entire Milky Way at this point. This could have been a happy ending album where she paints herself as this powerful woman who's so above criticism she doesn't even entertain it anymore. But now we're back to the usual middle finger to the haters, get my man underdog attitude that makes no sense. Cause newsflash, $1 billion, ma'am, a fiance, a critically acclaimed and commercially successful career. Where's the victim? And it's a shame because the production in this album is actually really good. Opalite has to be one of my favorite tunes from her, but it's completely overshadowed by things like the complete misrepresentation of Ophelia's character or lines like these. So yeah, really disappointing album.